Have you ever uploaded your YouTube video and then you've come to the title part and you stare at the screen blankly? Because we all know that without a great title, YouTube is not going to put your video out. You're going to get no clicks, no views, zilch. So, in this video today, I'm going to show you two ChatGPT prompts that is going to be a game changer and do all the heavy lifting, giving you world-class prompts that works with the YouTube algorithm. These prompts you'll be able to copy and paste. I'll put them in the description link below. So without no further ado, let's get cracking. My name's Dave and my channel is the Gen X Chronicles. My channel's based on helping over 45 Gen X age and above with creating and growing on YouTube. Yes, I'm starting at the same time. I'm a month deep into my YouTube channel. One thing I have worked on, yes, I'm pretty new to YouTube in terms of growing a channel, but I want to do this journey with you. One thing I am, as I was saying, experienced in is Chat GTP. I've been studying and using it in my day-to-day job for about a year now. And it is a game changer. It literally saves me hours a week, and it is like my own little intern, my own little assistant. And this is where I've learnt to prompt, and these are the prompts I want to share with you today. The trouble with ChatGPT is not many people understand it. 80% of people in the world do not know how to use ChatGPT properly. People are just using it like Google, generic questions. Now, you put generic questions in, you put basically crap in, you're going to get crap out. So today, I'm going to show you the prompts, two prompts that I use that's going to blow you away and help you write them titles so you never have to stress about it again. So without no further ado, again, let's go over to my screen. I'm going to share my screen and we'll go through these two prompts together. Okay, so here is the prompt, the first prompt that we're going to use. Now, I'm going to show you how we frame this before we go any further. Okay, now act as a world-class YouTube title expert. So what we're doing here is we're framing what role we want ChatGPT to play. So it gets in that mindset, and when it gives the prompt, it knows where it's got to come from, if that makes sense. Write 10 YouTube titles under 60 characters for a video about, and I've used here gardening for beginners. It will be your niche, exactly your niche, for what you want. So, for example, I would put in here, I help YouTube Gen X and above YouTubers wanting to grow their channel and write better titles and descriptions, something like that. Okay. When I put the links below in the description, I'll just leave topic in there so you can copy and paste this and put in the topic you want. Okay, they must be rich, curiosity driven, and emotionally engaged. Avoid colons, dashes, or semicolons unless absolutely necessary. Keep them clear, clickable, and professional. Now this is the part. Now what you've done there, you've told it to act as, you've told it what you want, you've given it the steps, you need to give you what you want. But this last one is so important. Not enough people use this, and it is a game changer. So ask me clarifying questions one at a time. Now, the reason I say one at a time is because if it's got 7 questions for it, it will just list them. You have to keep scrolling up and down, and it's just easier one at a time. So it will just, like a person sitting opposite me, it's not going to ask me 7 questions all at once. It will just give me that one question at a time, so that you are 100% sure that the results are exactly what I am looking for. So this is really going to drill home with ChatGPT and really dig deep with you to find out what you want. So let's set that off. Okay, it's thinking about it. All right, let's not bodge this. Garden for beginners. Still a bit broad. Are you focusing your video? So now it's going to ask questions. So let's say our niche was, we'd probably give a more descriptive in the original post up there instead of said gardening for beginners. Let's go for growing plants in greenhouses. Okay. So we're an expert in that. So we framed it again. So tweaking it is so important at this any stage of prompting. So many people think you'll just type anything in, and and use it like Google, like how write me a title for my YouTube channel on whatever your topic is, and then they'll take the first answer, it will give a list, probably won't even give a list if you don't ask it to. So important that you really frame this well. This is the key and the skill to prompt engineering with ChatGPT, not just GPT. If you're using Grok, if you're using DeepSeek, you can use Google Gemini. My preferred one is ChatGPT. Okay, so now we're talking. Was this conversation so far? Yes. So I've got it. Now we're talking gardens and greens. Do you want the titles to lean more towards practical how-to help, step by step and easy wins, or inspiration and curiosity to make the dream of what's possible? We're going to go on this one of how to help. So again, it's asking you what sort of video you want to talk to your audience about. You know your audience and you know what you want to say. How to help. That's all you have to write. Okay. Now I'm doing this. I do use Chat GTP Plus. You can do this on the free version. It's if you want the Chat GTP Plus, I pay £17.34 a month, which is $19. It does give you better output. It gives you like Sora, which is over here, which is a great video and image creator. It allows you to create GPTs, which are your own little army of, so you don't have to keep prompting all types of ways set up. I'll go into this on another version. These are all my GPTs here, which I use for work, I use for everyday life and things like that. But that's for another video. Anyway, so let's carry on with this. So with a small greenhouse garden or a more larger allotment. So you're digging deeply. Let's do a small garden. Okay. Small garden greenhouse for absolute beginners. Now it says sweet and things like that. What it is, it picks up my London accent, and over time, if you're not used GTD before, if you have, you'll probably know this. You can really train. I'm going to do a video on training it to sound exactly like you, so it doesn't sound like a robot. There's a way of doing that, and it's fab. It now knows how I talk, how I want content written, and everything. Again, for another video. So sweet. Small garden greenhouse for absolute beginners. Here are some 10 sharp. So it's given us decent ones here. Greenhouse garden made easy for beginners. First steps to growing plants in small greenhouse. Simple greenhouse. Now they're okay. These are okay. Step by step greenhouse gardening for beginners. It doesn't prick any curiosity. Now my second post was going to be a post that for making the audience curious, but ChatGPT 5, which has not only been out about a month and a bit, now constantly asks you questions to refine this. You tweak, they tweak. Okay. Do you want a more punchier set that leans on curiosity? You won't believe how easy it was, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to tweak. Okay. These now, I talk to ChatGPT for funny. I do it in my tone. I use things like world class, and you'll see what I mean. Okay. These are a little bland and not very scroll stopping, making the watcher want to carry on watching. Now you are a world class YouTube algorithm. Now, if I spell anything wrong, don't worry. ChatGPT always picks it up. I've never done it where it go, what do you mean? It will pick it up. Algorithm expert and title writer. Okay, so we framed it. We've told we want to work with the YouTube algorithm. I want more edgy titles that, yes, because they've asked us, create massive curi forgotten how to spell curiosity for my audience. Give me another 10. Now, I always write this in. I want these to be a 10 out of 10 in brilliance. Doesn't matter. Do it in your time. Do it in the way your head will tell you to do it. Okay. So let's set that off. So I didn't have to write that second prompt because this has prompted me for it. So it's going to trigger FOMO as well, fear of missing out. No more beginner tips, fluff. Okay, now look at the difference. Look at the difference in these. I tried growing veg in a tiny greenhouse and this happened. Curious to know what happened. The greenhouse hack, no beginner is ever told. Ooh, what's that? Stop killing plants in your greenhouse. Do this instead. See, this matches. You see, you look at the big YouTubers who get hundreds of thousands of views and the likes, the comments, and everything. This is what they're using, curiosity. There's three ways that you want to prompt your titles: curiosity, desire, and obviously scroll stopping. Okay, frame it with that as well. I grew a week's worth of food in my greenhouse. Here's how. The first plant you must grow in your greenhouse. The one I quite like the best is the top one. I tried growing veg in a tiny greenhouse. It's got keywords in there. Growing vegetables in a tiny greenhouse. That's look green. And this happened. What happened? I want to know more. So this is great, and it really is a case of if you use this, it's going to ask you more questions as well. You tweak until you're happy with the results. Okay. These lean hard into curiosity gap, shock value, and the algorithms love of the insider knowledge. Want me to tune back towards fear of missing out. So you could go on and do a FOMO one. You keep tweaking. And this only takes about 5-10 minutes. If you sat there without doing this, you've got this like your helper. It's like your mentor because you framed it as your mentor. It's like, as I say, your little intern, your little helper that knows all this stuff. You just need to tell them if they're sitting right next to you, right? I want this done and that. I know you're the expert, you're the genius. I just want to tell you, get it into your head of how I want it. And that's what it will do for you. And then you can test this. If you've got TubeBuddy, you can test it on TubeBuddy. You can A/B test these as well. But this is a great way of doing it. Look how easy it is to do. You don't need to be techie. Okay. So I hope you find these videos well. I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos because I'm in marketing and I do study AI. I've got my own AI marketing group for travel agents because I was in travel for 30 years. And the group love it. I've got so many followers and they've changed completely the way they're marketing. Their genius is being a travel agent, but what I'm teaching is you're not a marketer. You probably hate marketing, but use Chat GPT. It'll do the heavy lifting for you. It'll do it for you. So this is what we're doing right here. You're going to be the YouTube. You're going to be the content specialist for your niche. So let Chat GPT help you. It will never take over the world. You work with Chat GPT and you'll move forward. People that go, I hate AI, it's going to take my job. Absolute load of rubbish because ChatGTP there, we either move forward with it or we don't, or we miss out and fall behind. Okay, I hope you liked the video. Put in the comments if you found this helpful because it really helps me out writing content, helping you out. If there's any prompts that you'd like to see, put them in the comments. And of course, if you can, just hit that subscribe button. Yep, just down there a bit more. That's it, there. And like, comment, share. Tell all your friends, go and put posters out in the streets about it, only joking. That would be amazing, but brilliant. I'll thank you so much. Check out one of my past videos. I like to do a lot of walk and talks, some of my doggy, vloggy walks. I'm just talking about the growth on YouTube, and we'll be talking ChatGPT marketing, how to frame things using AI as well. Have an amazing day.